So outside the airport, this is like 6 o'clock in the morning. We've arrived, well it's about 7 now. Here's the taxis, you can see them here. There's no CNGs, no rickshaws, they're not allowed in the airport. And there's the group that I'm with, there's 6 or 7 of us. Just all arrived from the UK, and there's the guy from VSO. So this is the accommodation building. VSO are obviously in partnership with a number of organisations, and this is the Indian Social Institute. This is the residential building. So we're accommodated in there, and this building here is again the Indian Social Institute, but this is where our classroom is, where we're learning Hindi and learning about security, health and cultural differences in India, and I'll show you that. So we come in here and this is really where we live. Our accommodations here, we'll have breakfast here, and we have a common room, etc., which I'll show you. So this is the reception area, this is where our keys are, any information that we need, etc. And down there is where the kitchen is. So this is the dining area. Downstairs in the basement, this is where we're eating. Some of the volunteers at breakfast, and there's some tables and chairs, etc. Washing facilities, and the kitchen's up the top end round the corner. 258, that's my room number. There we go. Couple bed, table, water, couple of cupboards, basin, dude with a mirror, and up to the toilet. Loo, shower, washing basin. So, this is going to be my accommodation for the next 3 weeks. So we've got a wee common room in here that we're sharing, which has got kind of tea and coffee and a fridge, etc. So this is the rooftop, and there's a drying area. There's 3 or 4 sections like this, but just thought I'd let you see. This is the kind of area. You hear the music. Quite common. But this is a kind of area as well, where there's a small market at the bottom of the street. And this building's a kind of dance kind of college, teaching traditional music, dance and drama. So it's pretty cool. Nice decorated building. So we're in the training centre. We're going through our Hindi lessons. This is the kind of cafe bit, and this is the terrace on top of the building. The view is absolutely amazing. Washing facilities outside for some reason. This is all the flats, all the local housing. So that's the back of the building that was decorated and painted at the front, and these are the streets obviously down there. But if you see over there at the tall building just to the left of it, the structure, it's a stadium. It does cricket and football and all the rest of it, and that's where the nearest metro station is. So it's a good kind of landmark for us to find things, believe it or not. And these are the flats in the city over there. This is kind of well developed area, and that's the group just having coffees and that. But over here there's in the back street there's a Hindi temple, which is worth looking at. So during Holi, the festival with all the colour, this is definitely where all the noise was. And this is the rest of the area. That's a school, the red building over there. That's a school. Okay, different modes of transport. There's the buses, they're pretty cool. the CNG. We've still got their auto rickshaws, CNGs in Bangladesh. This is a typical old bus. You don't see many of them. A bit like the ones in the Desh, very square and old. A bit like myself, really. Another cool thing is the taxis. That's one of your taxis. They're built here, they're made here. You can see white ones, the government run around in white versions of these. I'll try and get a picture of it. But that's the local taxi, pretty nippy. About 3 times the cost of a CNG, which is just passing. So here's a line of CNG, so there's obviously something going on, and I'll show you. That's us at the metro station, and we're about to go in and travel into the city centre. So, got our day pass and we're in the metro now. And here comes the train. Yay! Superb. Loving it. Welcome to Delhi.
This one. Sue.
That's Chris. Playing mummy again. So in the railway station heading back, and again this is the view. The area that we've been in is kind of, there's a lot of computer shops and electronics and that, so we're away getting electrical surge protector extensions so that if there is power cuts it doesn't blow the computers. So this is the view, CNGs at the front, car parks with motorbikes, and a shopping mall, big corporate towers. Oh, very swish, isn't it? So central Delhi now, we're kind of in the middle. A lot of CNGs. Central Park, as you can see over there. This is really central of New Delhi. A lot of street food, a lot of people around. Quite bustly. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So again, central Delhi, we're in this park, and as you can see it's a roundabout, and around the edge is shopping malls, and in the middle is the park where people are just hanging out, got lunch, there's families. Okay, the Holi Festival, and I'm at the President's Palace and the government building, and I'll show you them soon. We've bumped into a CNG driver who's given us 4 hours for 300 rupees. So he's going to show us the sights and then take us to the Colour Festival. Well, it'll be 400 rupees, I hope, once we get together. That's a fiver. So the start of the day, as you can see, I'm all in white, ready for getting blasted with colour. So there's a few of us out, and look forward to a fun day. So a complete panoramic view of the area we're in at the President's House and the kind of Parliament building. It's not very busy because of the festival, and there's hardly anybody around. So that's the President's accommodation. So way in the distance you can see the Parliament, etc., and the President's house. So we're at the other end of the street, and this is India Gate. It's a memorial to the War of Independence against the colonisation of the Brits, basically. The guy in the CNG, Tuk Tuk as they're called here, was talking about the fact that the memorial is the remembrance of 25,000 men that died freeing India from colonialism. Colonialism, he said, is viewed in very different ways. Although it was oppressive and they set rules, etc., they did build schools, infrastructure, roads, hospitals, etc. So very mixed view of the kind of Brits / English in India. Back in the accommodation, and as you can see, I've got a bit of colour to me now. We were at the memorial monument and we were enveloped in celebration for the Holy Day celebration, and so tonight we're going out later on to listen to some music and maybe participate in other festival activities.
स्वप्न तो स्वप्न है और स्वप्न में मन कल्पना में रहता है और कुछ भी कल्पना श्याम दास चाहे गरवाल श्याम
In the back streets, we're going to stop for something to eat. There's the volunteers, there's Drew and Alan. Drew, the guy in the Reds, from Glasgow. Alan's from London. Drew's been here for about 7 or 8 weeks. So this is us going to get something to eat, basically, and that's the eatery there. So I will... There's the dustbin. That's the rubbish, getting emptied. Pretty cool. You've got to watch yourself, watch what you touch, watch what you eat. I've got a bit of a dodgy stomach because it's quite a busy wee place, as you can see. But this is Delhi. Street food, back streets. You really got to watch and look after yourself.
Well, these two back.
So this is the back streets of the old town. You can see motorbikes going through, carts going through. You've got the one up there with the chairs in it. There's street vendors at the side selling from wallets to mats to material to towels. They've got clothes, they've got absolutely everything, jewellery. So this is the kind of old town. Quite like Dhaka really, but cleaner. Not as hot. It's quite cold at nights at the moment. So we've come from down there. You can see the group on the right. The rickshaws passing. That's coming from the old town. And this is the streets. There's a temple at the end of the street, but you can't see it for the tree that's there, so I'll let you see it. McDonald's there on the left, which is great. Lots of cars, rickshaws. So not that dissimilar to Dhaka, as you can see. There's a temple up there as well. So I'll try and get you to have a look at a decent look while I'm crossing the road of the temple. Motorbike coming, rickshaw coming, and that's the temple at the end of the street there. So on a rickshaw now, and moving around. There's some of the team here, teams in front of us in here. It's getting hot. Our rickshaw wallers want to fix us a race. So we're in the road of cars, or very little tolerance.
If you've got piles, you've got trouble.
Yeah. Okay, in another part, this is kind of where all the spices and that are. So we're at the part where we can kind of start learning what we're cooking and what's around on the street. So we stopped at a kind of walking on the street, and this guy here is an expert on spices, believe it or not. He half Irish, half Indian, and he stopped us in the street, started speaking about spices. He lectures in England in Oxford. So I'm going to show you what's around.
It's only after either you'd be trusting us or you need to drink it to be able to know it.
So this is all the different, from peppercorns to dates to nuts to, this is your nuts, and then that's all the made up spices here.
Thank you very much.
This is us in kind of really kind of parts of where Old Delhi is Old Delhi. This is what I thought. It's very like Dhaka, central Dhaka, eh?
I think the day you arrived, was it Monday?
Yeah, early Monday morning.
Well, this is the streets, just trying to give you an idea of how busy it is. It is Sunday, it's quite quiet, so